What's up, guys? My name is Adler. Thanks for tuning in. I saw Arrow season 6 and I'll say this, it wasn't as strong as season 5, but season 6 was still good. One thing about Arrow that I don't like is how it almost takes a very long time to progress. It's just like, all right, like, where is this going? Where is this leading? And it's almost like the writers make a bunch of mistakes in the process. And so towards the end of the season, they're kind of just like, oh, forget about it. Like move on, you know? And that's kind of like what I was talking about in the last episode of season 5. If you didn't watch that, go ahead and watch that. It's one of these sides. But yeah, with Ragman, and it was just like, Ragman's here, now he's not, you know what I mean? And I don't know if he's in any of the other CW shows, but I know I'm focused on Arrow right now, because I don't really know how I feel about the other CW shows like that. Right off the bat, I had a bad taste in my mouth with season 6 because it kind of just opened up to everything being okay. You know, like when we left season 5, everything blew up. Now we're in season 6 and everything's okay. Okay, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, bro, where is the struggle? Like, that's one thing about Arrow that I really don't like. It's just like that time jump and they act like nothing happened, but stuff happened. And yeah, the island was a significant thing, but you know, the whole island blew up. I feel like those stakes should have been raised. Like, Thea should have stayed dead. I like how they actually killed off Oliver's baby mom, but it's just like, she kind of wasn't that important anyway. Like, at least I'm talking about for the story, you know what I mean? Like, it was kind of just like she already didn't really exist, so it's like, do I really care? Like, Laurel coming back from the dead and just, like, no one, this is one thing, I'm gonna guarantee you Malcolm is not dead. Like, the way he sacrificed himself for Thea in season 5, like, it's just, I watch Arrow and I don't care any, like, that's my thing. Like, when people die, I don't care anymore because I feel like they're just gonna come back. It's just like, what was the reason? You know, it's like, you've used this trick too many times. Like, it's over now. I saw where it was going. I saw how it was progressing. I didn't like that. I don't remember the guy's name, but I'll call him the guy from Lost. I didn't like how he was the one that seemed like he was the front runner. Like, he was the leader of the pack, the leader of the group. It kind of made me sad to see Anatoly on that side and Oliver and him like really beefing now, even like, and they've been through it. You see what I'm saying? Like, they've been through it together. So it's just like, bro, like, y'all not supposed to be beefing. Things start to take a turn when we really start to find out that Diaz is actually the one that's really in charge. And that Diaz put everything in place so that he could take over the city. So I'm kind of just like, okay, like, I see it. But I wasn't really, like, when the season was starting out and just the way things were moving, like, the way they introduced Diaz, it was just like, that's the dude that dealt the stuff to John. You know what I mean? I didn't think Diaz was that much of a threat. That wasn't until we really see him in his lair and he's fighting, I guess, like the Olympian, like the dude, and he like breaks his foot or whatever as like the initiation. And Anatoly's kind of just like, yo, like, you just paid that dude with a bad foot a lot of money. He was just like, you feel me? Don't worry about it, whatever. I saw where it was going, but I don't know how I feel about it. Like, when I was watching it, I was kind of just like, all right, I guess he is a threat for Oliver. My only issue with the show, like, now, my issue with season 6 and just what I was realizing about the show, everyone knows how to fight. And technically, Oliver should be the one that's all the way up here with it. You see what I'm saying? And then okay, so if Oliver's over here, Nyssa should be up here. Not Nyssa. Dahlia should be up here. Nyssa should be down here. Raj should be like way past. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, there should be levels to it. And the worst part about everything, not the worst part, I'm saying like the worst part being the best part. One of my favorite things about the season, it gave me like a real Captain America Civil War vibe. And I kind of held my hand on my head, like, what is going on? What are you doing? Like, yo, they were wild disrespectful to each other. Like, I was so sad watching the team break up, and just, it hurt because we see that Oliver's trying and we see that Oliver's progressing and we see him trying to fight to stay in office, and like, we really don't know what's going to happen, and we're on his side, you know what I mean? But there's his team, and they're everyone's starting to lose trust in each other. And it's just like, I want to like smack everybody, even though I get my ass beat. But I want us to smack everybody on that team and just literally go like, guys, like, do you not realize that this is exactly what Diaz wants from you guys, to split up? Oh man, so I guess Diaz was also a threat. I would say Chase was still a bigger threat though. I liked how Diaz was able to get into his, I guess like his circle, like get into the minds of everyone, not just Oliver. So it was Chase, but one step ahead. You know what I mean? Like one step above Chase. And Diaz wasn't really playing any games with Oliver. Like, yeah, he wanted Oliver to suffer, but yo, the team, like when everyone just started fighting, I was just like, no, like everyone, like they were laying down the hands, like yo, there was no honor. Like Curtis really just took out John's arm. John's arm literally said, bruh. All of it made no sense, because I'm just like, okay, so here's what I liked, right? One thing after another started to lead up. So it was like, if it wasn't for that explosion on that island, like, let's say if it wasn't for the fact that John hid his injury, I would say that at least 85% of the things that went down in season 6 wouldn't have went down. Like, that's just point blank period. Like, yo, in that team, everyone just started fighting, and Oliver really like injured Wild Dog. I'm just kind of just like, damn, bro, like it's a wrap. Like the team is done. Like there was just so much. Like I was in my head, I'm just like, yo, there's no way anybody, like they can't fix it. Like it's just done. Like my heart really just sank for the team, because it's just like they had the intro together and all that stuff. And Diaz was a whole cycle. That courtroom scene, that very last episode, or one of those last episodes, I sat back and I realized I really just watched the trial, and it was probably one of the most interesting episodes. Like you don't know what's gonna happen. Like my heart was racing that whole time, and I'm literally watching it like if I had popcorn in my hand, I would literally just be like munching on that. Like, bro, Tommy comes out of nowhere. Roy is there now. Like, yo, mad stuff was just going on, and I'm just like, yo, this man is going to jail, but somehow he ends up, you know, beating the case. And it's just like, yes. But now, to finally get to Diaz, he needs the help from the FBI. And I like how everything just comes full circle. Oliver finally goes to prison, man. Like, it's just so, like, sad. Like, he really outs himself as the Green Arrow in order for him to save the city, ultimately. Like, he made the ultimate sacrifice. And yeah, man, I love Arrow, man. Like I said in the last episode, I feel really bad. I feel like a traitor, because I was with Arrow in the beginning and I kind of just let him go. And I'm glad that it seems like they're starting to get their hands back on things. Like they're starting to get a grip on things. What did you guys think about Arrow season 6? Me personally, I enjoyed it. I don't think it was as good as season 5, but it was definitely up there. Yeah, man, Arrow's starting to grow back on me, and I'm engaged. And yeah, let me know what you guys thought about Arrow season 6 down in the comment section below. I really want to talk about it. I don't really know who else is watching Arrow anymore. I know the show is done, so. But yeah, I still want to know what you guys think about it. Don't spoil anything, please. I'm still on season 7, and I'm looking to finish season 8 sometime soon. So we should be getting an episode for season 7 and 8 coming at you. If you like what you saw, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date. Also, click the like button if you like my beautiful face. Follow me on Instagram. I'm a filmmaker. I post behind the scenes stuff, my work, and all that good stuff. So yeah, I really appreciate you beautiful people for watching the show and enjoying. And I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.